Hello there. My name is Crystal Hell from CH Social, helping you take your brand social. Today, we're going to talk about some tips and practices on utilizing Instagram's hashtag system. Okay, we see hashtag everywhere. You see hashtag on Facebook. Is it effective? Absolutely not. Because I don't know about. I mean, people use them or whatever, but it's more usable on Instagram and also on Twitter. Twitter is a whole nother beast, and we'll talk about that later. So today we're going to be focusing on Instagram. This will help you get interaction, organic engagement, and increase your brand awareness by absolutely 50 to 70% if you utilize the tips that are used today. So tip number 1, make sure you're using hashtags that are relevant to your target audience. If you have not already determined who is your target audience, ask yourself these questions. Number 1, who is my target audience? Number 2, what are they doing? Number 3, what do they like? Okay, so those basic, these are basic fundamental things, and you can take and you can just add on to it. What do they doing? What do they like? Who are they interested in? So forth and so on. You have to determine your target audience in order to effectively use any type of hashtag. Number 2, make sure you know what your hashtags mean. If TBT means Throwback Thursday or Throwback Tuesday or Taco Tuesday, whatever it means, make sure it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So if you are, if you are a clothing brand and you be like, remember this commercial, open, TBT, da, or, whatever it is. It could be something throwback from your brand or something of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So make sure your hashtags are making sense. Because if your hashtags don't make sense, people are going to look like, what are they doing? Like, why do they put that like that? And then instead of them saying, oh, look what they got, they're going to be like, what did that? Why are they doing that for? Okay. So know your target demographic. Don't just think, oh, Instagram is for young people, because it's not. Old people and young people alike are on Instagram. So it's a big thing. Mimo is, if you got some awesome, you sell some pretty hospital socks, and Mima and them love hospital socks, and young people like hospital socks too, and you make the most durable, feel like you at the hospital, but pretty socks, guess what? Mima and them is on there. You want some of these? Get these for Christmas. Get these for whatever, wear these around the house, and you have the, whatever the case may be, but who gonna be looking at that stuff? Mima, people who might have been in the hospital, or people who are in the hospital and they want some pretty socks, then pretty socks, hospital, blah, 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 things of that nature. So you would use hashtags relevant to what you are promoting. Okay. So also number 3, post with a purpose. When you're posting your thing, don't just be posting randomly. Post with a purpose. What do you want that post to perform? What do you want that post to do? And when you're posting and you're posting with a purpose, you're purposing with something in mind. Are you posting so somebody can click back to you, which we'll get to in tip number 4, which will conclude our podcast? Are you posting so people can see? Are you posting so they'll know that you're in their city? Are you posting because you want them to buy something? Are you posting because you want to make a statement? You want people to react. You want people to laugh. You want people to get pissed off. What is the purpose of your post? Post with a purpose. People who post with a purpose oftentimes see wonderful results. So post with a purpose. And finally, tip number 4, you need a clear call to action. A clear call to action is so important. Like, once your consumers see your product, what do you want them to do? Literally, do you want them to buy it? Do you want them to share it? Do you want them to tell a friend? More marketing. What do you want them to do? So have a clear call to action. If you have those things in place, I promise you your engagement will increase. I promise you your sales will, oh my God, you'll be like, oh my good, I never knew I could utilize Instagram as a referral. Okay. So now not only does your Facebook becomes a referral, but Instagram also becomes a referral because you're utilizing the hashtags that are relevant to your particular product. And the cool thing, bonus, yes, here's the bonus information before we end our podcast today. After having the clear call to action, the bonus thing that the information I'm going to share with you is that Instagram uses its hashtags as categorization, right? So if they're using these hashtags as categorization, people follow hashtags on Instagram. Thus, if people are following hashtags on Instagram, then it gives you leverage as a business professional to get your product in those feeds. Okay, so now you're introducing to audience who probably don't know you, that are not connected with you, that are not connected with people who might be connected with you. But you, since you put that in that particular category, now the algorithms have triggered your posts to go into these particular categories. And now you have, oh my God, you have exposed your product or your service or whatever that you're posting on Instagram to a wider audience without even paying for it. Okay, so it's knowing these little facts, knowing these things, all right? So anyway, I am out. I'm not going to bore you today with all the Instagram, all right, so I'm not going to bore you with all the science of Instagram and all that, but I will tell you, you need to learn how EdgeRank work. If you understand how that works, then of course, you'll begin to start understanding how Facebook works and how to get in front of your clients. Or get in front of future clients. But the hashtag ability and really kind of trumping that white space around there, I promise you, will get you in front of doors of many people. I've, even in my own business, whether it was t-shirt, whether it was, marketing and advertising type stuff, or whether it was, streaming things or whatever, and my hashtags went out there, I have gotten so many referrals and very profitable referrals just using Instagram using Instagram, period. And when I'm not on it 24/7, you can use many type of systems that make it look like you're on there, but you're not, or whatever. But you need to have days where you're checking your DMs. You also need to maybe set up auto reply, convert your Instagram account to a business account so you can have advanced analytics, and also there are some instant replies and things of that nature that you can do, and you can automatically set up on your engagement piece. But we'll talk about that when we talk about talking to our clients and whatnot in another thing. So thank you for listening and tuning in. I hope you enjoy it. If you would like to feature us as a segment, a business segment or a social segment or whatever on your radio station, you can freely download this podcast, redistribute it. I don't care. Help somebody get social. All right. God bless you. My name is the Lady Hell. And if you are using it, just shoot me an email. So I'll be like, I'll make sure I shout out your radio station and say, hey, they're playing us on this. So check us out at whatever. All right. But anyway, you can always email me here at crystal@chsocial.com. That's crystal@chsocial.com. You can visit chsocial.com. We're currently developing that website, but it should be up shortly. Like really pretty and everything, because right now, like a little basic website, but we'll have it up shortly. All right. So God bless you. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next week here on CH Social.